Now I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on.
What up, what up, what up?
Hey,
welcome
welcome.
to another episode of the Mashup with Patuxent Brewing Company. I'm Eugene.
And I'm Trey.
And we are coming to you with another episode of Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I hope everybody had a good week. I know I did. It was a busy weekend. How about you?
I feel great. Same here. Definitely busy, but I got out and did my civic duty and voted. And once again, enjoying the weather.
There you go. Enjoying the weather. Hey, if you did not vote, get out and vote. All right? Down here in Charles County. Hey, matter of fact, I just want to give a quick shout out to Charles County and the election committee or whatever department you call that. They made it
hard.
quick, fast, and I mean literally I voted within 30 minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was a good job too. So early voting is still going on. So please get out there and do your civic duty, do your constitutional right, and get out there and vote. All right.
Yeah.
Get out there and vote. And yeah, I'm just happy. Charles County made it like very organized, very organized.
And that's no telling like how early they have to get up. You know, they volunteer to do a lot of this stuff. So I am just, I really appreciate the service that they do for us.
Definitely appreciate it. Well, guess what? We got another episode for you guys, and we got another business owner.
Oh,
all right,
shucks.
because we got a business owner that definitely is near and dear to our heart. Okay, and I say near and dear to our heart because he basically grew up with the majority of the owners here at Patuxent Brewing Company. Okay, so they seen his business start from the ground up, and we're gonna interview him today, and maybe get some nuggets about how Davy and Watts was in high school.
Don't want those. Don't want that.
I seen an old picture of all y'all floating around.
Now you gotta do a chuckle count again.
Nah. I seen an old picture of all y'all floating around.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. So when we come back, we are gonna have Mr. Shawn Butler from Butler Detailing. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Coming back at you. All right, we are back. How you guys doing? So now we have the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, yeah.
And he is getting mad because I'm actually saying this. This is Shawn Butler from Butler Auto Detailing. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good.
Doing good? Now, y'all gotta, don't mind. He's a little bit nervous. All right?
We're just so honored to have you.
We're honored to have you
well.
here. We gave him a beer to calm him down a little bit.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
So first and foremost, how are you today? How's your day going?
How your day going?
I can't complain.
All right.
All right. You good?
I'm good. I'm great.
All right. Well, let's get to it. First of all, what made you want to start an auto detailing business? Like, how tell us your story.
Well, I went to basic training in '99, and when I graduated, I came back and I got into auto detailing really on accident.
Okay.
I was looking for a summer job, and a friend of mine was working at a car dealership, and he put a word in with the manager, and that's how I started.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a veteran here. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Let's clap
Thank
that
you for
up.
your service.
Thank you.
What branch of military?
Army.
All right, Army. Okay.
Can we just touch base, like where you've traveled? Because
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures, and I'm like, man. Like,
Appropriate pictures?
Yes, appropriate pictures. Yeah, he's a
The
good
way you
guy.
said it, I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, where have you toured? Where have you been?
I've been to Kuwait, Iraq 2 times.
Man.
Yep.
Doing the detail business and having that experience, was it a hard transition for you?
Not really. I think it just put everything in perspective. I just try to I ain't saying live for the moment, but because when I was deployed, we did lose some people.
Right.
So it's one of them things you just, like you said, you got to live for the moment. You got to take advantage of each day that you're given. So,
So from what we hear and everything, a lot of veterans have that, struggle with transitioning from military life to civilian life.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
well, since I'm in the reserves, it's not really easier, but it's really more that you got to handle. So me, even with my business, just trying to schedule, I always got to factor in, I got to go do my duty. So
Oh, you still in the reserve?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right. So he's
man.
still in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right.
this is my last year. 21
You
years.
said it every
Okay.
year now.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, you finished. And what rank? What rank?
I'm a corporal.
Okay.
It's
cool,
been 20
cool.
years.
21.
21
Yeah, 21
years.
years.
21 years.
Wow.
21 years.
Wow. That's wonderful. Just in general, do you have suggestions for those that are coming home and that have had so much activity and then they come here? Do you have any advice for them as they're kind of getting back into the civilian swing of life?
Man, all I can say is take one day at a time.
Okay.
And just try not to overthink stuff. I know for veterans, that's what we tend to do.
Right.
Overthink everything.
Like, what do you mean?
The littlest things you just always thinking, what if? Like,
Okay.
not, you know, like the
Okay.
like the rebuttal or whatever. You just always thinking.
Okay. Trying to make sure there's
Yeah.
some type of
Right.
strategy
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
yeah.
So, I mean, do you take some of those lessons learned being in the military into your business and how you said you overthink things? Did you find yourself doing that within your business?
That's a good question.
All I can say as far as like my military experience is just, man, just work hard, have fun, and really a family environment. You know, like I just want to let everybody know, like, you know, with employees, I'm there working with them. So
Awesome.
you know,
Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know. Look, y'all know Gene always got a story. Butler here. He's a busy man. Very busy man. So
Let me get my
that's a
drink.
testament.
I know, right?
That's a testament of his business. Okay, because you know somebody does good work when literally
Yep.
they got a waiting list.
Yes.
All right, and I mean
Yes.
from everything, you know, exclusive. Like all the dealerships down here, Charles County, on lock.
Yeah.
All right, on lock. All right, and he does good work, and that's a testament to your business of being able to, you know, CarMax is one of your customers,
Yes,
correct?
yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a testament that he goes up to CarMax, details cars. You know, a car I bought from CarMax 9 times out of 10 was probably detailed by Butler.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that at all. Right. You go to, you know, Chevy somewhere,
Yeah.
was probably detailed by Butler. See, that's definitely a testament to your business. And I just want to applaud you for that.
thank
You
you.
know,
Yeah, man.
definitely applaud you. And that just shows good work. Definitely good work.
I
Definitely.
used to work for CarMax.
Oh, wow.
I was actually
Tell us that
employed.
story.
Yeah, so when I came off of my second tour, I just applied for a job, started working for CarMax, and I had they had just opened a Brandywine store.
Yep.
So I had transferred there because I didn't want to keep making that drive to Laurel.
Yeah, Laurel was
Ooh,
the
that was
hot
the
spot.
bang joint though,
When I
right?
used to live
That
in
was the
Laurel,
banger car,
was
man.
the
Right?
biggest banger car.
They probably was
match
one of
right
the biggest used car dealerships in
Yeah.
the world. Like they were
Jeez.
selling
there. They were popping.
14 to 1,600 cars a month.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they
More
was.
so than the new Jones.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
But I had transferred, was working there. I got several awards, one of the main ones was a top detailer for the Baltimore region for CarMax.
Oh wow.
So they flew.
That's like every.
they flew us for the Baltimore region.
Okay.
They flew us to Vegas.
Damn.
We had
So that's
dinner,
how you ended
yeah.
up going there too that time?
We had
Did you
dinner
see
with
those
the,
pictures?
the CEO of CarMax. Yep.
Wow.
It was like part of President's Club. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. You've always had, to me at least, you've always had a very strong work ethic.
Oh man.
Even before the military. I mean, we
Yeah,
played a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Don't
nah.
get me wrong. We played a whole lot, but you were even one of those people who would be yelling at us if the teacher wasn't yelling like, okay,
That's
enough,
funny.
stop playing around, like, let's do this. So what was it, you know, is it family? Is it just something about your upbringing that just kind of made you like, okay, when it's time to work, it's time to work?
I'd probably say my father.
Really?
Yeah. Like I tell people this all the time, you know, especially what's going on in our society, right? You know, I was 15 and I lied to get my first job.
Just so you could get a job.
Yeah. So, but
Wow.
before then, you know, I was shoveling snow, cutting grass, but back to the lifeguard job when I had went to Woodbridge.
Okay.
Like I said, I was 15. I didn't even have money
Yeah.
to get home,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'm getting this
Damn.
job.
You wanted it that bad.
I was like, I'm going to get this job. And then what happened was one of the people that worked there she came and said, who needs money for the subway?
Oh.
And I was
wow.
like, what? Like, what was the odds of that? But I was like, I'm
yeah.
going to get
God
this job.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to get this job. Yeah.
And I'm saying, you know, nowadays, and it's sad to say this, you don't see that type of
I was going to
stuff
ask
with
that
youth
too.
right now. Because I know when I was in school, man, we could wait to get a job.
I know.
You got
Or
to ask
shovel
your parents for
snow.
money.
You ain't want to ask your parents for money. You know, because I know
You
in my
felt bad
house,
for them as it was. Like,
because I know in my household, I got shoes beginning of the school year,
That's
and
it.
I got shoes towards the end of the school year, and that was it.
if you mess them up,
If
it's
you
on
mess
you.
them up, that's it. And that's why most of us wanted to get jobs,
Right.
you know. Man, I lived there. Man, I'm telling you, it starts snowing. Ain't nobody coming out. And the thing is, I would give money to these kids. And they knock on my door and say, hey, Mr. Jean, let me shovel your jump.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know,
Yeah, it's still a few. I would love to see more of that, though. Really would.
They want to be on PlayStation. And all that.
Well, maybe
you know.
just
All right, I
show
sound like
us
the
on
nasty old man.
You do sound old
like
and
the
cranky,
grumpy old
though.
man. I'm the
Because,
old
you
cranky
know,
man.
it's some youngers out there doing it.
Exactly, definitely.
But I do get what you're saying. Yeah.
You don't have that no more.
Yeah.
You don't have that no more. So tell us some of those detailing stories. Like what? I know you see some messed up cars. You was telling us off air about one car. It was just
Well,
Oh, I've
smoker's
seen
car.
cars that had, well, they smoke weed in the car, and like I said, I cleaned the interior maybe 3 times, and like you know how the tree air freshener,
yeah. Everybody had it.
they still had it in the plastic, and the plastic was yellow. That's how bad it was.
that was that ganja.
that
that
was-
wasn't that.
man,
That was that fault.
It definitely was. It
Mike
was.
Tyson was in that.
But I've dealt with a lot of stuff. Like I've detailed celebrity. One thing I say about this, I've met a lot of well-known people.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Interesting.
Interesting.
What now? Because when I think of detailing too, I'm thinking that I'm driving down the street and I just happen to see someone with a van and a power washer, and they whipping you through the line. Is it more detailing to this detailing business that you do? Like,
You just have
what
to be
really has
careful.
set you apart?
I'm certified. Like I said, I've been detailing cars for 20 years. 20 years this year.
You see the bow tie on the shirt?
It's very nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
It
But
is nice.
like I said, I really do care about what I do. So
Right.
I always was taught to, detail a car as if my mother was buying it. So I try to give it my all. It's what's really funny is some of the dealerships I go to, the owners would tell me just to save time and to do more cars, to do less.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
But that ain't
It's
you.
not your thing.
It's not.
That's not
your
your
name
thing.
was on the line.
I always I tried it once and it didn't work out. So I was like, because I don't know when to cut it off.
Right.
Like in my mind, I'm trying to perfection. So like if you paying me for this, I want to be able to be proud to say that
Yeah.
And just like with any business, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You go to that automated car wash, you pay your little $15-$20.
They tore my
and make sure
bumper
it
one
tore your
time.
car
My
up.
bumper, my damn
And I'm
bumper.
gonna tell you, it tears your car up. It looks good for that minute, but you see the little messed up scratches. You be wondering where all the scratches and stuff come from.
it's gonna be more so of a long term.
Right.
It like you said, it looks good, but people I hate to say it, they let price bait them in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember what your booth thing was called. I just remember how you felt when you had the dual exhaust.
Oh
Or
my
the-
God.
We getting into car talk now.
He didn't own any shirts. All he had was baby tees, but he had a
Oh,
bomb
my
car.
God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know, like I mentioned before,
She is really cold.
like I mentioned
was that?
before,
What kind
they
of car
went to
was
school
that?
together.
I don't know. Was it Grand Marquis?
It was
wow.
brown.
Yeah, it was the Grand Marquis.
It was the
You
Grand
funny.
Marquis.
Only Ford I ever owned.
Everyone says it about Fords.
Only.
But so now, what has been like one of your, or a few of your most fun cars just to detail?
Man, I don't know. Like, I detailed a couple of Ferraris, Rolls Royces. It just,
Yeah, I was about to say most expensive car you ever detailed.
it's probably a Ferrari.
Jeez.
And you ain't putting that through no car wash.
Yeah.
Not
if
at
you
all.
do, I can't even imagine.
You tripping. You tripping.
I've
pity
seen
the
it all,
fool.
though. Like
You
I said,
tripping.
I've seen it all.
Really?
Cars that have mold in it. Hay.
Okay.
Like,
Bodily accidents? Gunshots?
nah, I ain't
Anything
never
like that?
seen that.
But mode is a good one because I had a sunroof issue, and so that can be taken
Yeah, it
care of
can be.
depending on.
Yeah,
okay, without giving away too much as well. What are some things that people have came to you for after going to someone else and needing,
Right.
needing it fixed? Now?
Getting their cars buffed.
The buffing
polish.
part, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they leave.
So you've
swirl
actually
marks.
had to go behind somebody else.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So that's like a number one thing they always.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time, because you gonna mainly see the exterior before you see the interior.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah. So.
So you actually come to people's houses, correct?
Yep.
And so you have
Full
a mobile
mobile.
detailing van, all of that.
Yep.
All right.
Insured.
Yep.
Wow.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Insured. It ain't cousin Ray Ray.
Yeah, that's
Coming up in the van with the power washer.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the power wash and the janky
Professional.
van.
With the janky van peeling all your paint
The
off.
kidnap looking van.
no.
Peeling all your paint off.
No, ain't that.
With a coolie in the back.
Exactly. The cigarette hanging out his mouth.
With
Put
the
on
big
that.
ass. Nah.
Oh, wow.
Man, so what happened? So, you started, like you said, working for a dealership and kind of doing the detailing that way. When did you have your aha moment? Like, you know what? I'm gonna do this for myself. I can
Right.
work with them, but I need to open up my own thing.
Yeah, all right, so let me go back to the CarMax thing.
Yeah.
So back in 2014, they replaced my manager, right? So one of the managers that came from Laurel, the Laurel location, came to the Brandywine store.
All right.
So he was one of the reasons why I really transferred.
Oh.
And I knew when he came there, it was going to be an issue. So basically, him and another manager, anyway, we kind of got into it.
Okay.
And they fired me.
Wow.
At the time, I was hot, but you know how it is. We really don't know what's the plan,
blessing.
right?
Right.
So, right when they fired me, I started my business actually in 2014.
Wow.
But I really didn't. I wasn't working it because I didn't have the money. I didn't have nothing. So,
Right.
fast forward, CarMax, they fired me Actually, they fired me on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
So 2015.
Cold-hearted.
No, it was so 2015.
happen.
I mean 2014. Beginning of 2015.
Wow.
I totaled my car. It was like a bad snowstorm or something. Somebody slammed on the brakes and I slid and whatever. They totaled my car. So as I'm cleaning up my car, I see that I had like a 401k. And I'm like, man, I don't remember putting no money in this thing.
No
so,
way.
I promise
Wow.
you. So they was putting money into it before us, right?
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I called them. I was like, hey, is this money? I really got this money? They're like, yeah. Right.
He's like, I really got this.
So
So
I'm
it must have
saving.
been a little bit.
It was like
Take this joint
$2,000.
in
Oh,
before I
wow.
take it and run.
Right.
Yeah.
Before they take it back.
It was like $2,000. So
Wow.
I saved my money. I wound up buying a van.
Uh-huh.
So, with my military thing, we do the 2 weeks out the summer. So I
Right.
went for my AT. I came back,
Yeah.
took all my money and brought my pressure washer, my water tank, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starting it, but I ain't, quite ready. So I need a generator or whatever. So, looking on Craigslist, and my father wound up helping me.
Wow.
And this guy was
the-
selling a generator, like a Honda generator for like $2,000, right?
Right.
So I told him, I said, look, man, I got some of the money. I got like $1,700, and I give you my PlayStation 4, right?
Oh, wow.
So he was
Wow.
like, man, I take it. He was like, you can't believe that people still was trying to like haggle me. This generator, I know that he probably could have sold it for maybe like
Easy.
That's a
$4,000.
Honda
Right.
generator.
Yeah,
ain't-
like it's the big one.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so like I said, we go out there, me and my cousin, and we pick up the generator. We turn the corner, luxury homes, $1.something million. So I know this guy really don't need the money, but
Right.
So it's really like I'm telling you, it was like everything just lined up.
Wow.
So I started working it, and let me skip to like 2017. I had went to a military school, but I wound up coming home early, and I went to CarMax, and that manager that basically he got fired.
Wow.
So his replacement was my old supervisor in Laurel.
That's
right?
amazing.
It's lining up.
So first thing he
Jeez.
said was, "You detailing?" So he was like, "Man, I'm getting you in here. I'm getting you
He
back
needs
up
you
here."
back.
But you know how it is. Every time.
People, yeah.
They was already hating.
Right.
They was already hating. They was like, "Nah, man, we fired him." And all he said, but he know everything. So basically, he got me up there, and when I tell you, I was up there probably like all day. I'm saying like they opened at 7. I probably was there from 8 to 9 every day. And I'm trying to do my regular customers too. Like, it was crazy. That was a crazy year. My mother used to always say, she's like, "How are you doing this?" I promise you, I used to literally
I believe it.
roll out the bed, and I would just like take a shower, get up, and just go. And I would even go to Lexington Park, like drive
That's a
all the way to
drive.
man, leave work, drive to Lexington Park, probably help a friend of mine polish a car, come back at 2:00 in the morning, take a shower, and get back up and do the same thing over and over again.
Damn, boy.
That's dedication.
Yeah, so
A huge thing. I don't know if we need to take a break, but you know what I also want to talk about now, right?
what?
How you went from that, and then there was something that happened to the van.
Oh yeah.
So hold that story.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick
It's
break.
an amazing story, man.
And we're going, whoa. What's going on?
Oh God!
It's our head brewer.
Oh, who let you out the brewery? Who let you
David's
out the
coming in.
brewery?
Oh, he's dropping off Halloween candy to everybody. David's dropping off Halloween candy.
Oh, thank you,
couple of
David.
days early.
Back to the brewery. We need beer.
We need beer. Hey, we'll be right back, all right? This is
Thanks,
the Man
David.
Show with Patuxent Brewing Company. All right, we are back. So we just had a very interesting section talk, interviewing you and everything, and I mean, it's just awesome. But first and foremost, can we get your contact information? How can the people get in touch with you?
My cell phone number is 240-393-0955.
All right, repeat that one more time
One more
for the
time.
ladies who
Make sure
ain't
I
here.
can say this number.
240-393-0955.
All right, do you have an Instagram?
Yes, it's Butler_auto_detailing.
All right. Any websites, anything like that?
Yes, ButlerAutoDetail.com.
All right. So look, that's how you can get in touch with this young man, this young brother from PG County, from where we are all from. All right. And definitely, I hope that if we have any youth that are listening to our podcast or watching our podcast, you know, that they definitely took some of the nuggets here, you know, because this man showed perseverance. You know, a lot of times where we grew up at, you know, it's only but two roads we have, you know. And what we want to show on this show also is that there are other options for you. And, you know, even if you in a dead-end job or whatever, there are other options for you. Follow your dreams. He followed his dream no matter what happened. All right? So enough of the serious talk. We know that y'all went to school together. What high school was this?
Stand
Crossland.
up, Crossland.
Crossland? It wasn't Largo High School where I went. But go ahead. Crossland High School?
Where the cheerleaders fight just like the sports team. Okay? We don't
Oh,
win,
man.
we fight.
So Butler here went to school with Davey, went to school with Watts, and there's a picture that we will display right now
Oh, my God.
of them outside of welding class.
My lips are still pink.
So it was welding class.
I look terrible.
You know, Butler was like doing the little jailhouse pose. I don't know what he was
man.
doing in this
I look
picture. I'm
terrible.
gonna get you that picture, Miss D.
We
That's
was
our
in
producer,
school, we
Miss
were in
D.
jail.
You know, because Crossland boy, woo, East Side High. East Side High. But the lessons you learn being together, you know, and being at Crossland, you know, has that translated into your business now? And I'm talking to you, Watts, even though we're in business together, but has that translated now?
I definitely think so. Growing up before I met Davey and Shawn, I think I was like a lot of girls who may have grew up where you are always kind of suspicious of what a male may want from you.
Right.
And they're still guys, granted, but they always protected me. They always told me when I was wrong. You know, yes, we had our little moments, you know, but at the same time, I never felt like there was any other preconceived, you know, maliciousness that was coming from them. They were tried and true guys. And I had never experienced that myself.
Right. And I'm going to let y'all know, if y'all didn't know, and we're going to show video of this, Watts knows how to weld. She welds. Like, if y'all don't, welding,
You got
like,
something to say, bro?
like
You want
welding.
to say something? He burning. He over here burning.
Me? Like,
I ain't saying no. Look, we ain't had no choice
can we
but
get the
to weld.
footage?
I know, right?
Can we get the footage? Yeah, we're going to get the footage. And for those who are listening on audio, I'm going to demonstrate it. Bzz, bzz,
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
Watts knows how to weld. I tried it, and nah, I can't do it.
It's changed.
You got to have that steady hand. But Watts knows how to weld. But Butler, like, can you describe, like, just tell us about your time together, you know, and how your time at Crossland, you know, helped
To
you
be
now.
truthfully honest, like, I would say as, like, we were really going, I know for me personally, I was going through a lot. And I really didn't talk about it a lot, but I'm telling you, it was always that family environment. Like even our teacher, like
Yeah.
we didn't put it like this. You would have rather skipped class and stayed in his class all day.
Wow.
Working. And he
Seriously,
gonna put you to work.
yeah.
Wow.
He was always hey, but
Wow.
you respect him because he was military, so it was always like let's get the job done. So
And you see, and that's why a lot of people, including myself, are upset at the way school systems and stuff are going now. Not to get too far off subject, where they are taking these programs out of schools,
Yeah.
where a lot of times the youth need these type of programs.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Everybody's not going to go to college.
No.
Everybody
Or
you know,
needs to.
or needs
Or
to go
needs
to college.
to.
'Cause I'm like, college is not for everybody.
It's not.
You know, sometimes it can be a waste of money. You go there for that first semester, you find out it ain't
go
for
in
you,
debt and don't even go
Exactly.
to school.
And
I mean,
don't
don't
even
even
go to
get a career in what you went to school for.
Exactly, and that's why again here at the brewery, and for those people that she messed with my accent. With everybody else, we push the trade. These are
Yes,
things that
yeah.
we're trying to implement as far as like getting our interns in, watching Davey, brew
Yeah.
beer, and doing the things here around our brewery.
But though, I mean, we got yelled at constantly.
Oh, man.
So
If
it
you-
gave
It was
you
that
a-
discipline.
It
was
gave you
that
a tough
discipline.
skin, though,
Right.
too, right? Like,
Well, that's just the time that we grew up too, because
Right.
that's
like,
true, too.
You
It is
get
definitely
picked
the
on,
time.
But I don't know a lot of people who help their welding teacher pick up dead deer meat and sell it to
man.
the school.
So that's what
We can't
y'all
say
eat in
too
the
much else,
cafeteria.
but-
we can't tell too much.
We can't say too much.
Case closed.
Right.
Well, salvage y'all eating.
Yeah.
But man, it just shows what the positive things that come out of those programs that they're trying to take away.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother topic that I hope we can get into in the future. But hey, Butler, man, please give us your contact information again for everybody that's watching. How can they reach you again on Instagram?
It's Butler _ auto _ detailing.
And how can they reach you on the cell phone?
240-393-0955.
All right. And a website?
ButlerAutoDetail.com.
Okay.
And just quickly, too, because, once you feel like you've gotten there and made it, or at least established yourself, things happen, right? And you can either get right or get left. I don't know how much time we have, but can you just briefly tell them what happened to your van and
Yes.
how you bounced back from that?
So I had, I just brought another van, and I had my old equipment and the equipment I just started with, and the transmission went out in a new van that I purchased. That I had went to a friend's father's funeral, pay my respect, and the same day I picked up my van. I paid the dealership like $4,000 for a transmission. The next morning, I come outside. Somebody broke into my van and stole all my stuff. So my neighbors saw with everything, whatever. They called the police.
Yeah,
we not
that's
even
what
go
it
there with that situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, a lot of detailers reached out and was like, "How can we help you?"
No, that's awesome.
And they brought replaced my $1,200 pressure washer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So and I had went to SEMA that year, right? This big car
Big
show.
car show out in Vegas, right?
Yeah. And I'm with my cousin. He's a custom painter, and we at a racetrack in Vegas having dinner with Chip Foose. I'm like,
Wow.
who would have thought that I would be here experiencing all of this
Tell the
stuff?
people
So
who Chip Fuse is real quick.
he's just he builds like a lot of custom cars.
Custom cars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Fords.
Yeah.
Oh.
He-
Oh,
Miss
no,
D.
she-
All
she
right.
calling you out
I'm
on
just
the
calling you
Fords.
out the
My bad.
Fords.
But he do a lot of custom stuff, custom
wow.
wheels, all kinds of stuff.
And y'all having dinner on
He's
him.
well known. Oh yeah, having dinner. I couldn't believe it. I was
So
like,
hey, that's
who would've
amazing.
thought?
That's
So
a
don't give
brotherhood.
up.
Don't
no
give
matter
up, y'all. No
what
matter what.
it looks like. If you know that this is what has been called for you to do,
That's what you
he
do.
is living.
I was detailing
testimony.
cars out of my Cadillac,
Wow.
but I was like, in my mind, I kept saying like, I don't care about this car. Like this is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna get it, So like my first year, like I said, when I was working at CarMax, I want to say there at that one location, I made maybe $79,000
Wow.
at that one.
Y'all
place.
hear that? At one, that's at
Ladies.
one place.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
well, look, we only got about 2 minutes.
let's
but
transition
before we
real
go,
quick.
Nah.
before we
Before we
go,
go.
is there a special someone in the
Any special
detailing world
someone-
out there?
Did someone
like-
tell you to
Negative.
detail their car?
She tells a detailer word. Nah, I'm.
Oh, we're gonna go into
single.
protection after dark now. All right. So, have you ever been on a call And you came to a young
Hey,
lady's house or
Butler.
somebody to detail the car, and they showed up to the door scantily clad.
I had that happen a couple
For
times.
real?
For
That
real?
really happened?
Yes.
Scantily clad.
Well, I was backing up. I was parking
Oh,
my
he was
van.
backing
Backing
up.
up.
Backing up.
Whatever. I was parking my van. I was parking my van, right? And I look over and I see
Backing up
the
and
girl,
pumping.
my customer. She's in just a t-shirt. I was like, what? It's funny because we have a running joke. I always call her.
T-shirt.
Whatever.
Stop
I
messing
call
with
her
me.
Adita. I was like, Adita, you got
did?
some clothes on?
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
But yeah, I had a couple people, like, even when I went to go get my payment, one girl was like, oh man,
Get your payment.
yeah, she was like, her what she say, her something about, it was an issue with her card. And luckily we had the same bank. I was like, yeah, we could
Yeah.
do the payment over the phone.
She was gonna pay you another way.
She thought she was.
So you're like Davey. You kind of you do know how to tactfully
Yeah, I
finagle
do.
those situations.
Well, they always say that, you don't really leave a room to, they just say, you so business professional. Basically, that's what they say.
That's
Oh,
wonderful,
wow.
Shawn.
All right, so we're gonna come back. Thank you, Shawn. We appreciate it,
Thank you
man.
for having
Thank you
me.
for coming
Thank
on.
you for telling your story.
Thank you
Gosh.
for telling your story. I'm telling you, it was really inspiring, and I hope you inspired others who watch our show. And I'm telling you, perseverance. That is what you are. Definitely
Yeah. So
perseverance.
don't forget, reach out to him, Butler Auto Detailing, and don't forget he's also works a lot of this county. So if you see him, at least stop and say hi
Definitely.
to him. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Thank you. We'll be right back, y'all. All right, welcome back. I'm telling you, hey, that was a great interview.
It was.
Real great
It
interview.
was.
Definitely good.
Very
hey, we just got
informative.
a couple announcements for y'all, all right? As we get knee deep into this podcast, video cast, whatever you want to call it, game, we got some new stuff we're going to have coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We have Patuxent After Dark.
After dark.
You might have seen that on our second episode, but this time around, we're going to have a live studio audience, all right? And we're going to give y'all a back page into what happens when the lights turn off at the brewery.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Man.
yes. Not too raunchy.
That
Sorry,
sounds
I'm
really
joking.
awesome.
But that's going to be coming soon, all right? Patuxent After Dark. We hope to have, everybody in here, have a nice chill, relax, having a little music in the background, some incense.
Yeah, and just really be mature and talk about some situations.
Yes, some adult situations, and have beer. Post office. While we're talking about these situations. So, Watts, we had some fantastic things that happened with us this week.
I mean, we're rolling. Don't forget, we are still in it for Charles County's
Yes.
Best of Best.
Yes.
And that's for Southern Maryland, actually.
Please vote.
So make sure you're
Vote.
voting for that. And I want to congratulate my team. I want to congratulate all the supporters out there.
Yes.
And thank you one more time for making us your 2020 People's Champion for the RMI Maryland Manufacturing Awards. It really means a lot to us,
Means
and
a
we
lot.
want to make sure that we're going to continue to do right by you and
And what,
invest in those
category-
charities
what category
for
did you win?
diversity and inclusion.
Diversity and inclusion.
11,000 votes, and
Definitely.
so for us to be one of those champions, the people's choice, it really means a lot to us.
Definitely
Thank
want to
you
give a
again.
shout out to RMI.
Yes.
Definitely.
Also in Charles County Explorers, thank you too
Yes,
for seeking us
definitely.
out. We do want to also thank everyone who donated to the 2020 virtual law enforcement torch
Yes,
walk. It
the
was
torch walk.
virtual this year, right?
Yep.
But a lot of you came, you showed up, and you showed out virtually, tracking your walking, and we were actually able to raise $56,000 for
lot
the
of
Maryland
money.
Special Olympics. So
Exactly.
thank you, everyone. It takes everyone to do
And
this.
I submitted my
and you
run.
did it. You
I
did.
did my- yes,
Good
I did my
job.
run. I
Good
did my
job,
run.
Gene. Thank you,
Definitely,
Charles
definitely.
County, for taking your place and rightfully helping us with such a wonderful event.
Appreciate that.
And again, we just want to let you know that we have some amazing things that I
Amazing
can't talk
thi- all
about
right,
for
yes.
November.
Let me jump in
Look
this
at it.
one.
You look a little giddy.
So,
He's blushing. Look. No,
got some
you
stuff
suck can do
coming
it.
up.
You suck can do
You
it.
can do it. You can do it. We got some stuff coming up for your ass. All right, I got to cuss at least once. For your ass.
And
we can't say it
we
nothing
can't
yet.
say everything, but please make sure you continue to subscribe, stay tuned in, and have access and are following all of our particular social sites so that you too can know when these things pop off in the beginning to mid-November.
Well, one thing we can say the sweet potato
Oh yeah.
bourbon barrel beer
Oh, yeah.
is in the barrels.
She looking pretty, y'all.
And she looking pretty, y'all.
She cute.
So be
She
sure y'all
cute.
come to the tap room. It's gonna be sold out of the tap room. All right, so you gotta come down here to get it when she is birthed. Okay,
Yes.
come to the tap room.
No,
all right?
no tears about. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You gotta follow social media. All right, at
Yes.
Patuxent Brewing on IG. Okay, and then you got to go to patuxentbrewing.com so you can know all our beer releases. All right.
And I just want to thank Davey once more for
Davey.
making that Aloha and blueberry. Ooh.
Yes. Hold on. You got to tell them real quick. So this
Hey.
weekend we had the blueberry Oops from our Oops series.
Oh.
And then we also had the Aloha.
Yes.
And it's sold out.
It's
we
been
gotta have a
kicked.
bell for that.
It's
Ding,
been
ding, ding.
kicked.
Yeah,
It's been kicked. But it was delicious.
Delicious.
It was so
it was
good.
kicked. And then we still have the return of Unity IPA, which is still on tap. All right. We still got 301, our flagship, cranking. And we got the delicious caramel post office brown ale.
What is it?
Post office.
How's it taste?
Delicious. Brown ale. All right, so this is it for the mashup, y'all. Hey, thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. You can catch us on Spotify. You can catch us on Apple Music. You can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on our website. You can catch us on the streets. You can catch us on Instagram. You can catch us wherever we post. Just catch us. All
That's right. And don't
Have a good
forget, if
one.
you have any other questions, make sure you reach out to Deanne, photog@gmail.com.
Or if you have any questions for the brewery, it's contact@patuxentbrewing.com. All right.
Y'all
Thank
stay
y'all.
safe.
Stay safe. Have a good one.
Bye.